All right, Cuddy. If you came to learn about OBS, you came to the right spot. Cause me, I'm just a trap geek, street nigga turned wizard. If you know what that means. Let me show you a few things. This some dope. This some dope, nigga. So now look, if you wanna fucking get your OBS on point, right? It's a few things you gotta work on, right? This first part is the scene section, right? This is where you set up all your scenes where you actually switch from different in-game, starting intro, in-game, chat with me, be right back. Most of y'all will call it chat with me intermission. No, it's chat with me. Stream ending. These are scenes. You set these up with the plus symbol. You name it right here. Okay? It's simple. I'm giving it to you simple. You name it and you label it. You put it up. Then you go over here inside the in-game and you add all your sources. I'm pretty sure you know that already. But since we given an in-depth tutorial on it, let's just talk about all the things that matter on the surface first. All right. Game capture. That's my audio. I sent that. If you want to notice, if you want to see everything that's going on right here, you got game mode. That's going to give me the visual. Game capture is going to give me the audio of the game. Just because I'm capturing the video don't mean I'm capturing the audio. That's two different things. All right. Overlay. You're going to go in there. How do you add an overlay? You just go to browser. You see I got plenty of things right here sitting right there, but you just go to browser, add. I suggest you label them so you won't get confused. So you'll know exactly what you're turning off and what you're turning on and when you're doing it and how you're doing it. That's just me. I like to be organized. So I'm not going to create one because I'm perfect. All right. So now we go into the chat with me screen. Let's just one key. You don't have to use the mouse. I'm set up under one key. Check it out. That one key performs my transitions. I mean, well, that one key right there happens to control the transition as well as switching the screen. The reason why it controls the transition is because the stinger comes in between scenes. So as you move from one scene to the next, you will get a transition. All right. Okay. So now we understand that. So we know how to add sources. We know how to add scenes. That was quick. 2-3 minutes, right? These are your audio mixers. These are the things that you can set up. Like I got my 4K cam and my ELGATO mic put together. I got my other Lumix camera right here that I don't have on right now. But if I did wish to have it on, I would literally just go to source, add a video capture device, name it, hit OK, and it will bring up my source. Okay? Perfect. Now, the most important part of all of this is right here. You got the file, edit, view, profile, scene selection, tool, and tools and help. Scene selection. Let's go there because I'm actually recording this in OBS as we do this. I'm recording it in OBS, so therefore I'm not able to click on the profile, but I will put up on my iMac. I will go over there and just add that scene into it, and you'll be able to see what my profiles actually do. You see what I'm saying? So scene selection. This is pretty much just for your graphics. So if you got any widgets, if you got any overlays, if you got any animations that's popping up on the screen while you're in game or while you're in the game screen, like let's just say my in-game screen. Clicked on the wrong button. All right. So to show you my in-game screen, I would literally have to cut a game on for you. So let me just show you that real quick. Real swift. It's going to be real swift. What do I want to open? Open it fast. Let's open Scrum. Come on, Scrum. Open up. All right. All right. So now that we have lowered the in game, right? So let's just add overlays into it. So as you can see, you see my moving overlays, right? They come on the screen when I activate it. That's Twitch. I take it away, right? That's YouTube. I take it away, right? And here is my Facebook one. See what I'm saying? So you got different widgets that work with different profiles or different scenes for that matter. I got 3 different overlays on one scene. Now, the reason why that is because my overlays are saved into the sources. So I just literally click them on and click them off. It's not that hard. It's simple. Bam, bam. All of them on, all of them off. I can cut anything off if I want to, for that matter. Game mode, and just have me and you put the game back on. Discord, audios, you know what I mean? I can get rid of anything. So that's the importance of setting it up right, so and labeling it so you'll know what's going on and when it's going on. Now, that's just scene selections. We was just talking about scene selection. That was just graphics. So now when you go over the profile, I'm going to end it right here, go do the profile one over on the other screen, and then come right back while smoking a blunt. You dig? Once again, one button stop. All right, we back. One key record, F9. Now, let's get into the video, right? How we play the video. Now, I want you to follow my cursor. You see my cursor? Let me move my real cursor, but you see my cursor right there. It's moving on there. So I'm flipping through the scenes. I'm under my wife's profile. So I'm going to go up top. I'm going to show you profiles. This is the list of profiles. This is how you obtain your profiles. New, duplicate, rename, export. We renaming this first one. Facebook. That way, when we come in and we want to stream on Facebook, if we not streaming to all 3 platforms, if we want to stream on Facebook, we got that profile setting set already to you know what I mean, Facebook. Now I want to stream to Twitch, and I want to carry over my existing sources, but I want to put them in as they matter. So you just create a new one. New profile. It's Facebook. We ain't tripping. I mean, it's Twitch. This is Twitch. So we cool with that. Only thing different with Twitch, the Twitch selection. So now we know we on Facebook and Twitch. Okay, I clicked on Facebook. But then I think I went back to Twitch. Right. So we back on Twitch now. Now we're going to go to settings. And we're just going to optimize it for the Twitch settings that we want to output and how we want to rescale our resolution. And remember, I don't believe in rescaling. Determine your bit rate. Sorry about that, but determine your bit rate and put it in. Video. We get the video. You see how the resolution is set to that, but I'm on a 5K monitor, so we're going to put that in 1440. Blah, blah, blah. 1440 again. You see that sharpened scaling? We don't want scaling. the picture's not scaling. So give me bilinear, the fastest by the way, which is blurry if scaling, but we're not scaling. Don't forget your hotkeys. I can't stress that enough. The hotkeys are so important. And you already know your advanced tabs. Just put your color in. See, she has her color range on partial, but it should be on full. I'll do it in-depth settings if y'all want one of them, but my homie asked me to do it on profile, so I made it match the category. Right now, we're resizing that profile. And like I say, you just switch to the profile, you keep the scenes, the setting. If I haven't noticed that I could save the sizing doesn't get saved. It don't get saved. So to me, I mean, it might be something somebody done found out there, let me know, but I ain't been able to save my size. Whenever I switch to a new profile and new scene collections, it still is disproportionate and I have to size it back. So that's the only downfall to this system, is that you got to resize it. And remember, you go to your scene selection, right? I'm going to create a new one for you so you can see what I'm talking about. All the overlays and the scenes and the sources and the transitions are going to disappear because this is a new collection, as you can see. And it didn't go nowhere. You just got to know how to use your system. Some of you will probably already have a bunch of them set up and don't even know that they're sitting there, which is why I thought this video was more than important to make. So just rename it. It's untitled. It's your Twitch portfolio. Oh, you saw wifey in the background. You see it down there? She slid in and slid out. Okay. But yeah, this is her profile. You see all her stream names. Make sure you pop through, give her a like and a follow, man. We would appreciate that. You know what I mean? I am giving, I ain't asking for much. I ain't asking for you to pay. I just gave y'all real game on this situation quickly. None of that theatric shit. So that's pretty much how you set your shit up and you do your thing. All right? Game over, right? One key. All right, Cuddy. Let's get into the more technical part. All right. As you can see, general. It's the first part of the situation, setting up our OBS in the most perfectest way. Perfectest, the more suitable for streaming. All right. I don't care what kind of specs you got on your computer. You know what I mean? This will give you a calibration of what you need to do and how you need to do it. So whatever you run in 720, 480, I'm going to give you the best for that 720, 480, 1080p. You understand? No scaling. You don't want to scale. Your output base, see, people get it confused. Your base canvas resolution, you think is, well, if you want a single monitor, yes, it is going to be that. So if you're trying to upscale, downscale from 720 to 1080, you're going to need a double monitor. But what I'm trying to tell you is upscaling and downscaling ultimately fucks up the picture. Yeah, it gets blurry as fuck. So I don't care about none of that bilinear, lunarix, and all that shit. I do not want scaling in my stream. Okay? With that being said, general. Look at my tabs. Just follow it key for key. You know what I mean? You do not want automatic record when streaming on. It works your PC. And what if you don't want to record that bullshit ass motherfucking gameplay you just did? You know when you want to record. And I'm going to show you how to record fast. So check it out. Keep recording of stream when stream stops, of course. You know what I'm saying? But you want it all off. This is on output. Source alignment snapping enable. Snap sensitivity 8.5. Snap source to the edge of the screen. Yes, we do want that because that makes it where we don't have to, oh, is that right? Is that right? Is that right? No, that's perfect. All right. Snap sources to horizontal and vertical center. Turn that off. Projectors, everything off from that point on until you get to studio mode. Or you know what? System tray enable that. But when you get to studio mode, show preview, program labels. Multi-view. Click the switch between scenes. Most definitely. Show scenes name. Most definitely. So I could know what the fuck is going on. Safe. Draw safe areas. Click on that. Let's move on down the stream. You already know, put your custom key in, however you stream it, blah, blah, blah. You go, I'm in advanced mode. I'm using the new NVIDIA 264. That makes, you know, my graphics card. I spent a hell of a bag on it. $1,600 for the RTX 3070 NVIDIA brand, manufactured brand. Not none of them off brands, Founders and Vega, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go. Ran the test, output, rescale output. This is under a Facebook. If you look at the top right here, it'll tell you profile, Facebook. Facebook only allows you to hit 1080p. It's a ceiling. I done seen actually a few people come in at, you know, a little higher than that. But they was like really special, 500,000-600,000 followers or some shit, weird shit. But I mean real shit. Don't get me wrong, there ain't nothing weird about that. But yeah. So you got a ceiling. They don't let you go past that ceiling, and if you hit that ceiling, you will scale, right? So my bandwidth, my bit rate is damn near at the maximum. I could go to 6,000, but I didn't go to 6,000 because just in case it's some in-state, you know, I got a lot of people in the house doing other things, you know, wife, kids, wife a streamer. So while she's streaming, if she gets on, I'm not taking up all that bit. You know what I mean? I'm not taking all that up. So we leave it at 5,000, leave us some room for failure so we can collect and carry the error, if that makes any sense to you. All right. I mean, this is as simple as it can get. You know what I mean? Max quality, high profile, lock ahead, visual tuning, max B frames 2, audio. This is where I think a lot of you guys get confused. Okay? So, if you have a system, I have an ELGATO, right? And it comes with a wavelength, which is a mixer inside of the source. I mean, inside of the ELGATO, you know, microphone. It's an app that comes along with it, and it works as a mixer, and it's beautiful. It makes it where I don't have to go out and spend X amount of dollars for that. It came attached. I recommend you get that, and they should sponsor me. This is not a sponsored video, okay? So I'm not gonna talk about that. But either way it go, you wanna do global audio devices, desktop audio. Where do you want to send your audio? That means, do you have a spot that you want to send it? Or is that the spot that you want to use? Either way it go, drop down. You want your headphones to be that spot? Well, I mean, whatever. The browser, you want the browser to play through there? The system? You see what I'm saying? That's all things coming to that wavelength. So if you pay attention, I'll show you real quick. This is my wavelength. You see my microphone. I got music. I got a browser. I got the game. That's the game playing right now, but you don't hear it because I turned it down in OBS. Right? Right. Now look, I can enable that scene. Just look. Scene is enabled. That's the game. I click on the game. That's what you see. You see what I'm saying? But let's bring our OBS back up and get back into our full tutorial. I don't like to have that up because it's a little confusing to you, right? It's too many screens. Let me close that game. All right. So back to what we were doing in settings. Output. No, we was in audio. So make sure you have your desktop audio being sent to whatever devices or whatever device you're using for your audio, if that makes any sense to you. I'm using my ELGATO. If you're using just the regular system audio, they have that spot for you. Look at that. They have that spot for you. It's called default. Or if you got speakers, like I got the Insignia Bluetooth speakers, the 504 BTs or whatever. If you want to do your Real Talk 2.0 audio, same difference. That's still this. You know what I mean? But I do all wavelength everything. NVIDIA high definition audio, that's probably the system to the computers right there. If I'm not making a mistake. You know what I mean? That's the system audio. Okay? So if that's what you want to use, that's what you want to use. Fast, simple, peak, advanced, video. Remember, this is Facebook. 1080p, 1080p, bilinear, fastest, but blurry if scaling. We're not scaling. That's why my stream is never blurry. You get it? You get it? Okay. Now, 60 frames per second, locked in. Hotkeys. Hotkeys are so important, dog. You might hear my audio go out because I'm going to switch between the scenes for you. But as you can see, I got starting stream, ending stream set up on F10. That's a hotkey, baby. Boom, boom. All you got to do is remember what's going on. And that's according to how many scenes you got going on. That's going to tell you how many keys you got to remember. Me, I don't double, triple up. I just use one number for start, stop. F9 recording, F9 stop recording. Switch scene, switch to be right back, 5. Switch to chat with me, 4. You get what I'm saying, right? And just a little taste of that, and we'll come back to advanced. You know what I mean? And so you're probably wondering, how do I start my intro and play it while still being on the same screen with you without even having to, oh, look, hold on, let me do this, and let me log out of this, you lose the screen, everything's going over here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's too much. Let's make it simple, people. Simple. All right? Restart. Don't put it on play, because it'll just play. You want to be able to restart it, meaning it will restart from where it is and play, like from the beginning. Nobody starts an intro in the middle or at the end, right? It started from the beginning. So you just put it on restart, not play. Play will just play it. You want to restart it. You hit OK, watch the scene. F2 to F12. F12 plays it, F2 brings it up. How fucking smooth was that? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. You can't tell me this ain't the realest nigga giving you the realest game ever on this OB shit. You did? So, let's get back into them sets. Alright, so look. Process priority. You want that on highest form, always. Process my stream is the highest priority that this machine does when I'm streaming. All right? Cool. Recording, you already know. File name, format, and whatever you want to put it. You just, who cares what it is? Shit, I'll leave it like that. You can rename it if you want to. I don't care to. I don't give a fuck. Stream delay. This protects you against stream snipers. 20-second delay. You watching my stream, you see where I'm at. So I got 20 seconds if I'm playing Call of Duty or PUBG. 20 seconds. If I stay there longer than 20 seconds, this keeps me alive a lot. But if I stay there longer than 20 seconds, I'm probably dead anyway. So he's going to be able to stream snipe me. So you definitely don't. You can make that whatever you want it to be. It could be a fucking minute. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to help for your chat. And, you know, what's going on and shit. So, you know, you want to keep that, you know, you want to keep your stream, just leave it around 20 seconds. You don't want to fuck up nothing, all right? Automatic reconnect. I don't have them type of problems. We're running the latest everything. Networking. Don't worry about that shit. Sources. Enable browser source hardware acceleration. Yes. Never disable hotkeys. Never. And hit OK. And you got you what you call a simple setup OBS. Beautiful. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, every scene is customized and elegantly organized. Come on, man. I stay high so I get high results. Built that PC with my own hands. It's not a pre-built. It's more than a custom built. I customly built it, not picked out the parts like you guys seem to think. Like, I don't never get that. Like, motherfucker be like, man, I'm going to buy a car, but they go finance it. You ain't bought it yet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to do this, but nah, nigga. I built me a PC. Well, nah, I picked out the parts. That mean I built it. No, that's not what that means. It's a lot more to come to this than just putting all them parts inside. You got to tweak it, because before I did that, every game was crashing. Any wizard would tell you that. But that's another video. I hope y'all like what was going on. And, man, give me a like and a follow. You know what I mean? A subscription. And pop through. It's my gaming page. I'm setting it up. I got other pages. I'll drop the links. You just pop through, man. All right? I'll let you niggas later. One key.